right. What's up, everybody? Oh, I'm totally messing with my settings. These these settings, dude. I got a new camera, actually an old new camera. This one's the one I used like 2 years ago, and it kind of looks better, but worse at the same time. I had to like lower my desk down just to this weird level. Feel like I'm shorter because I'm used to the picture frames being higher in the camera. What's up, the chat? The chat is here. The chat is exploding with excitement and awe. What's going on? I have poured my box wine. I have had a drink already and ready to do an open mic. This is one we try to do once in a while. We try to do this thing like every few weeks. Sometimes we get sidetracked. Sometimes we have awesome books that ask us to come on the show, and so we miss an open mic. But tons of sweet people here. I'm stoked to see what kind of books and projects we have coming on today, because I don't really know. I never really know. I hope they're sweet. The people in the chat, we've got first here Glada Comics. Hopefully I said that right. Gelada, maybe. I'm not sure if it's the GIF one. Corey Barton, what's up? The colorist, penciler extraordinaire. What's going on? Mr. Gambino, good to see you, dude. We had plans to have Anthony on, I'd say, a couple weeks back, but things didn't work out. I want to get you back on the show. I did shut down the Sunday stream, so it's pretty much in the works now. We have to schedule one that actually works out and get you on the channel. But I canceled the Sunday stream, so we are missing one slot, you know. Zaid, you might be wondering, where the hell is Zaid? He's hidden in the chat. I didn't know if he gave me this weird excuse about injuring his drawing hand and he needs to recoup, but maybe it's just because he wants to be a part of the open mic himself. I don't know. Maybe that's his scheme. I don't know how that would work. It's not the best logic, but then again, you know, I'm not a philosopher. You know what I mean? Corey Barton, it's a pretty cool countdown. Yes, indeed. That planetary countdown is one that I landed upon. That's a weird pun. Not too long ago, but I made a new one. I was going to play it this time, and I was reviewing what the video was all about. It's pretty much this countdown of this drunk dude stumbling around. And he never can really stand up. But at the end, it says like something funny that I wanted Jeremy to be a part of. So, I wanted to do something together with Jeremy. And so I held off. Next time, guys, come back next week to see the new countdown. B-Rose is here. What's up, B-Rose? I saw you on a picture with you guys in Houston, right? Was that right? Were you out there at the con out there in Texas? Did I see that correctly? All right, sweet. Yeah, the intro does have a groove as well too. No joke. So there's tons of people here. The CG Metalsmith I've also seen in like every picture at every con ever. So I'm sure he's getting around and making some cash flow. If you've ever seen his products, you're probably pretty amazed. My fiance is also here and in the other room as well. So, Collision Bomb is here. I wanted to bring up the fact that Collision Bomb is always here, always supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. We don't bring it up enough. And damn, you guys are having sweet conversations. Sherry does say hit like and subscribe. I know I jumped through the comments quite a bit there, but like and subscribe. That is true. Hit the bell, whatever that thing does. We hear that if you hit the like button, not only do I feel good inside, but also I hear that many other people get to see the video. So maybe 50 to 100. Who knows? I don't know how many people they tag the minute you hit a like a like. So let me see those like buttons being smashed, if you will, and I will be totally stoked and feeling good. It could be the wine, but it could be the like buttons. We don't know. Zaid Studio says, Jeremy says, like I said, Zaid says, but my hand was bleeding too much. Yes. I wonder what that really was caused from. I know you play with swords out in the backyard. or wherever you are now. What? Oh yeah, that's right. It was Anime Matsuri, and cool to see everybody there. It was cool to see all the standees for all of us, the people in the same sphere, the cool people. You know what I mean? But I definitely wanted to be there after seeing all those cool pictures, seeing. Damn, I'm fumbling on all the names, but damn, it's cool to see everybody meeting each other in person. And one day I'll get to do the same. So it is an open mic, and so we have to get the link out so people can start piling in while I start rambling. Gambino says, "Is it the thumbs up or the box wine?" Well, the good feelings are definitely the thumbs up. My stumbling of my words is the box wine, for sure. Hell yeah. And Corey Barton slinging the links, slings graphite and links as good as anybody. And Bud is here. Bud is showing up. Good to have you, dude. I wish I had a mentor like you. Well, technically, you're a mentor to all of us when you come on the channel. So here we go. We're going to do a little thing where we have people come on. It's called an open mic, and you get a little chance to promote your projects. Pretty fun. Let me click this invite button here and get it up in the proper place, the chat, if you will. Here we go. So open mic link. Bam. So we have a couple rules here. Everybody's got rules. I got rules. Society has rules. So there's the open mic. I'm going to pin it to the top of the chat, if it'll let me. Pin message, please. There we go. So here's the rules. The rules are, for the open mic, you need to, one, have some sort of project. I guess you can come on and just ramble if you want. You can come on and ramble. You can just shoot the shit and, drink box wine with me. That's cool. But preferably you have a project. And if you do have a project, you have exactly, well, not exactly, but very close to 2 minutes. So 2 minutes, and then you get another 2 minutes if you hype somebody else. So if you're out there and you got friends, some people think I have friends. I don't have that many friends, but if you got friends, promote your friends and you get another 2 minutes. And that's it. Pretty much 2 rules. Rules, everybody gets 2 minutes. You get an extra 2 minutes if you promote somebody else as well. That's it. Link is now pinned to the chat, bros. I don't have anybody to bro with me now. I got Max Said in, I don't know if he says Max said or is it Saeed in the, I maybe have asked him before. Maybe I ask this every time I see his name in the chat. Max is here. Good to see you, Max. Says, yo, chat. What's going on? Sherry is posting a link that maybe the more correct. I don't know what Corey Barton posted the right link for Star Circuit before, but here it is again. Sherry's posting VeraviaStudios.com. That's where you can find Star Circuit now. I've got somebody in the back room, and I didn't realize because I turned off the Bing notification when people come in. Who knows the last time or how many minutes he's been in the back room? Nobody knows. But Gambino, Mr. Gambino, what's going on,
Yo,
dude?
how you doing, brother?
Dude, suddenly the minute someone is in front of me, I realize I'm screaming at the at the mic.
Hey, it's all good, man. It's all in the Italian blood. You know what I'm saying? I get
Dude,
it. Don't worry about
I think if I can't move my hands because I'm holding a drink, I just get louder and louder.
Yeah, I just start moving my neck if I can't move my hands.
Yeah, I know.
Talking like this and shit.
The sauce is on fire. Good to have you, dude. We wanted to get you on the channel before, and we missed out. But I'm glad you're here. What's going on?
Me too, brother. Promoting a book. Got a book on Indiegogo right now. Nice. Yeah, that's why I'm here. But how you doing?
Heck yeah.
All good?
I'm doing great. I'm since Jeremy's not here, I'm multitasking, which I'm not good at. I'm getting my timer set up just in case we start. It's been up and down. I'm having a lot of trouble trying to just get book drawing time for me, my own life. I'm trying to working on myself, working on my house, working on, all this other outside stuff is coming into play, and it takes away from making stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, man. You got the new studio. You got a storyboard gig for a while.
Yeah, I got a storyboard gig, and they come in. Dude, storyboards are weird. If anybody hasn't been working in storyboards, just know that it's almost like you're a doctor. You're like they call you 5 hours before, and you got to be ready to go. So it's a little bit
Really?
frustrating in that fact.
Damn, that's intense.
Yeah, at least the ones where you're getting. It's really just my agency, and I think that's just because when you're working for premium people, I guess. I don't know if you want to call them premium, but
Right.
when you're working for legit people, they have legit restraints on time and deadlines. So I've got somebody else in the back, so that means I got to get you going.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's promote. I'm going to start the timer, and you are ready to go, dude.
Okay, cool. I can share my screen.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
As you're doing that, Matt Fowler's here said hail chat, and then Julius Freeman comics is here, says hail chat. What's
My
up?
man, I'm about to talk about Julius right now.
Heck yeah.
All right, am I good to go?
Yeah, I saw you guys.
Cool. All right, so our project is Vigilant Fury. It is written by Julius Freeman, and it is about a young woman who goes on vacation, and while she's there, she gets kidnapped by human traffickers. And when she wakes up inside of a container on a cargo ship. And she has to make the choice to either accept her fate or escape and kill her way to freedom. She also has to save the people that she is with inside of the container. So this is our campaign. As you can see, we have 16 days left. Need a little bit of help. So hoping to get a nice boost the next couple weeks. If you go to the campaign, there is an 8-page preview that I'll scroll through right now.
Dude, that looks awesome. I didn't want to interrupt.
Thank you, brother.
It looks great, dude.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I want to talk about our featured perk real quick, which is the commission bundle. So for $75, you get a 9x12 commission, a copy of the book, which is 84 pages, black and white, and also some prints from other artists, not myself. And the commission, I'm offering black and white and also ink wash. I have 2 examples here. So you can see kind of the different styles depending on what your preference is. But yeah, man, we're offering a bunch of stuff.
Are those the original pages behind you on the wall? Is that
I forgot. You can still see me. Yes, this is some of them.
Correct. That's them there. Okay. It just,
Yeah, man.
for some reason, I could tell somehow just how the pacing looked. Very cool.
Thank you, man. Thank you. And also, Cerebrum looks dope. I was on a stream with B-Rose a couple weeks ago. And
It's okay.
check out Rob
Keep
Geronimo's
going.
Little Maya omnibus that he's launching. I think it's August 24th. Just keep an eye out for that, too. But yeah, that's Vigilant Fury, man. It is action-packed. It's high-octane. It's gritty. It's noir. It's a fun time. Do I still have time? Joe.
I'm sorry, dude. I lost
Oh,
my sound,
no good.
bro.
You okay? You good?
I'm good. I just
Okay,
lost my
cool.
sound.
Cool. I wasn't sure if I still have time. If I should stop.
No, you got plenty of time. I just totally lost my sound. I was like, I realized that I guess when the timer went off on my phone, it literally linked my headphones there. I need to turn off that setting.
It's creepy.
Yeah, dude. I mean, say what you want. I do enjoy some Apple products, but they'll make some creepy moves, dude. For sure.
For sure.
Automatic ear detection off. There we go. Cool.
Did you say ear detection?
Yeah, it's got ear detection.
No,
Technology
too much.
these days.
Too much for me, dog. I'm sticking to wires. Thank you.
There you go. To keep the wires. This is why I'm writing an Android book. I should be writing when androids take over your pods or whatever.
Oh, I thought you meant that's why you're writing like an Android cell phone book because you don't like Apple products.
Yeah, well, maybe it's like sort of projection. It's there somehow. Jeremy would say that's what it is. But yeah, so you had your time up. I had a little fumble with it. Did you mention somebody else while I was gone?
I did. I mentioned B-Rose's campaign because it looked dope, and we met a few weeks ago on a stream, and also Rob Geronimo's Little Maya omnibus that he's launching, I think, towards the end of this month. The 24th,
Heck yeah.
I think it is. And,
I'm not sure.
yeah, I think it's the 24th. He posted it today. He's been posting it, but he...
Okay.
posted
Okay,
today too.
so 24th. Anybody who has links for that, throw down, throw down. Vigilant Fury looks awesome.
Thank you.
And yeah, dude, we have a couple other people in the back, so I have to keep moving on.
Cool. I'll stop sharing.
Yeah, no
There we
worries.
go.
You literally had 2 extra minutes. I'm
That's
in
all
the
good.
midst of like trying to recoup from my headphone fiasco. I'm sure you have a minute to say any other tidbits. What's the biggest inspiration for your art on this book in particular? Anything?
Oh man, it's kind of a tie between Tim Sale, Mike Mignola, Frank Miller, and Eduardo Riso. I
Good
really look to
mix.
their black and white, their ink work, their heavy shadows, their composing with the inks. So definitely
Nice.
my biggest inspirations.
Dude, I love how you can really tell. Yeah, you definitely can tell when you see your work. So
Oh,
that's,
thank you,
I
brother.
mean,
Appreciate
it
that.
helps, dude. What it's interesting. Art Jedi. He's a little mentee of mine. He's huge now. Now he's getting recognition from. He's the 17-year-old penciler that you might see posting random Finchian McFarlane looking drawings.
Yeah, dude, he's insane.
He's pretty insane, right? And he's getting a lot of eye exposure. But he was asking what his work looked like, and I think he's nailing what he's going for sure. And it's just cool that you can see the influences, and so it
Oh, cool,
reminded
man.
me of that.
Thank you. Yeah, he's got a bright future for sure.
Yeah, dude, I can't imagine. He's only 7. I can't imagine. I'm 35 in a couple weeks. I can't imagine what he'll be at this time. Um, when he hits this age. But dude, I really um, elated that you keep putting out awesome stuff. I've seen you ever since you were on. I mean, a lot of us met around when Pete was doing his open mics
Yep,
religiously,
yep.
and yeah, but awesome work. I can't wait
Thank
to
you,
see more
brother.
from you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Thanks
got
for
to
having
move
me.
on.
Yeah,
I gotta kick you, bro.
go, go.
Cool. So nice. Vigilant Fury, both creators are in the chat. So guys, go check it out. The link is there. Zaid's got it. Zaid with a broken split finger from who knows? Maybe he was just cutting zucchinis or something and sliced his finger. But he's able to sling links still. So that's what we're really here for. Slinging the links, helping out your friends, like what's his name? Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jingle All the Way. Always keep your promises if you want to keep your friends. So let's bring up Miss Rena. Miss Rena's back. I feel like it's been at least a month or two since we've seen you on the channel. Am I
Yeah,
right?
thanks for having me back. Yeah.
No problem. Nice avatar. That's near Automata, right?
Yeah, it's 2B.
Nice. Yes. It's on my backlog of games to play once I have a life
Oh,
again.
you need to play it. It's good. It's a very
Yeah,
tragic story.
I hear it's just got a beautiful mix of gameplay and music and a lot of things.
Yes, that's all true.
So yeah, very very cool. I like the art style as well that you got there. I'm gonna let me get a different timer this time. I'm just gonna put a stopwatch instead of that way the phone doesn't link to my headphones just in case, and we'll go with the stopwatch this time. I'm assuming you got your same book or maybe a little of expansion or something.
Oh, it's the same book.
Nice, nice. You're welcome to share your own screen because I don't have your link.
It's in the private
Private chat?
chat.
Okay. I
Yeah.
totally can do it. Indeed, you trumped me on that one. I can grab it for you and share it myself. So how's the campaign been?
It's been good. I passed my second stretch goal recently.
Yes. I mean, obviously, I'm excited because I have stake in it for sure. Okay, I got the screen. Let's bring it up. Yeah, I definitely have backed this book, so it's something that I get to share and be a part in. So stoked for that. Here we go, Black Rhapsody.
Yes. Black Rhapsody is a 35-page plus horror comic book about musical magical singers in a fight against a Lovecraftian goddess and her evil music empire. As you can see from the art, it's very anime and manga inspired. The story takes a lot of inspiration from dark fantasy anime such as Berserk and Madoka Magica.
Looks great. I'm pretending like I haven't seen it before. This is amazing.
Yeah.
It's what I first said when I saw it. But yeah, looks great.
And I want to talk about the stretch goals at the
Yeah.
bottom.
How far down? All the way?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll keep going. Yeah, such a good mix of things. I gotta stop for a second. Oh, looks
Yeah,
great.
this is the main character, Alethea, and this is
Mm.
the antagonist, Dulcibella.
Yeah, this is why I buy concept art books. Is like this is almost as appealing to me as the book. I'm just like a fiend for stuff like that. Not that the book. I'm sure the story will sink you. So are we here? No poster. We're farther down. I'm scrolling slowly, but I won't count it against you. Okay. Censored. Oh, you used to have a censored one. Now it's
There,
lingerie.
there is a censored one. Keep going.
Oh, keep going. Censored. Censored. It is not safe for work, people. Hide your
Yeah.
kids. Okay.
Yeah. So I recently passed my stretch goal of 8,000, and that's for the colored version of the book, which will be automatically made available for the secret blessed follower tier and the all in one plus acrylic standee tiers. I will also make it its own tier once me and my artists get around to working on the colored version.
Okay.
So as you can
So
see, oh, you got a
everybody
question?
that got the book black and white automatically gets the color now. Is that the deal or no?
Anyone who backed certain tiers automatically gets the colored version.
Okay. Okay. All right. So let me we're on the perk side here. Let me scroll the perk side. Any part? Which tiers would that be a part of? Just in case somebody wants to back right now and get the colored version as well.
The secret tier is for people who were on the mailing list. But if
Mm-hmm.
you back the all-in-one and acrylic sandy tier, what you're seeing on screen, it will
Mm-hmm.
automatically be included there.
Okay. Nice. Hear that, guys? $50 will get you also the colored book. I'm giving you an extra little bit of time because I was scrolling slowly and admiring concept art. But yes, we got another like minute.
All
Let's
right.
uh let's roll.
So at 9,500, we will unlock. If we hit our if we hit our stretch goal at 9,500 at the bottom, it will
Hmm.
unlock the Alethea print. Which, if you scroll up a bit, yeah, that.
All
This is
right.
the final stretch goal to get, and this will be made available for the secret tier, which is called Blessed Follower, and the all-in-one, and as well as the book with the two, now three prints and poster tier.
Very cool. That's great to hear. And this is a very cool. Who's the artist on this one again?
Jan Apple.
Jan Up. Okay. Okay. Very cool. I do dig the
This baby's
style.
getting cold. Yeah, so when my artists get back from her trip sometime this week or next, we're going to talk about, because we are planning to push the fulfillment date back a bit
Hmm.
to
Are you
accommodate
are
the
you
new
paying
work.
her vacation? Is that?
No, it's a personal thing for her. I'm not going to get into it.
Yeah, no worries. I just wanted to see if you guys are. It's part of the deal. You never know. Sometimes people, like give you the heads up. I got this thing going on.
Yeah.
Um,
So once she gets back from her trip, we'll discuss the schedule
mm,
and the production time for the color tier, because we're still working on the black and white, which is like 50% done.
okay, that's good news. And that's out of it. It's a pretty sizable book. So 35 plus. So you're saying yeah, okay, that's pretty solid. I dig it. Um, Very cool. I feel like anybody who is into obviously the art style, which is kind of Japanimation, anime esque meets probably it's got a little bit of an American kind of cleanliness to some of the art, but some of the style. There's a little bit of feel like there's a little bit of American something there. I just don't know what it is. I'd have to look at it for a little longer. Maybe it's the textures or something. Um, but very cool. Thanks for coming by. I really think that this is one of the most unique books I've seen.
Thank you.
And anybody out there who
Uh,
wants to get involved,
one more
just share the
thing.
campaign.
One more thing.
Yeah, sure.
If you can you click on the updates? The updates
Sure. Let's
tab
go here. Yeah.
and scroll down a bit. My artist also recently done the stop right there. The artwork for the acrylic standee. So this is what the standee is going to look like. This is the artwork that's going to be included in it. So on the left you have Alethea, and on the right you have her magical girl persona Hecate. If you want to know what's the deal going on between these two characters, you'll have to read the book to find out.
It's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is really cool. Very cool. My dog agrees. He's stoked for rock and roll and alter egos, if you call it that. But yeah, very very cool to see this update. Very
Yeah,
stoked for it. Best of luck out there with the continuing in the in-demand realm of Indiegogo. You are, like I said, one of the more unique campaigns out there. I dig stuff like that because otherwise, if we don't have stuff like this, we just get like superhero in a jungle, superhero in the city, superhero in a team. And without you, then we miss out on some more unique stuff. I appreciate you coming on.
thank you. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I'll see you around in the Twitterverse, I'm sure, and I'll help promote the book as much as I can.
Thank
Guys,
you.
go the links in the chat and help Miss Serena and Black Rhapsody Part One. It looks like she's got good plans for this, mighty good plans. So let me stop this screen share here, and I have another couple guests in the back. Before we get there, let me just jump into the chat just a second and see if any interesting things have been said. Chris Fisk has been here lighting it up, as we say, saying hello to folks. Very much, very much happy to see this dude in the chat. Chris Fisk is one of the best. Says Black Rhapsody looks awesome. Art looks epic. Also, Sherry's in here slinging the link for it. And what the heck? I'm looking at this. I see. Oh, the standees for Infinitail came in too. Nice. What a good mix. We'll check that out later, dude. We'll check that out later for sure when we have a minute. Because we do have people in the back. We got to get to them. This is, dude. My IP is all about speed and all about style. So let's bring up Galata in here. Hopefully I pronounced that right the first time or second time. I like the OBS avatar. It's great.
Yes. Hello. Can you
Hey,
hear me all right?
I hear you're all right. You're coming in loud and clear.
Okay. Great. Thank you. Yeah, it's gelada, but
Galata, all right.
it's okay. Maybe it's. I don't know if it's a really bad idea to have something that's maybe unintuitive to pronounce in English, but maybe that way it's sort of mnemonic, like you gonna remember that you couldn't figure it out. I don't know.
Well, it definitely stands out. Like anything, it's like one of those unique things. Personally, a word in maybe, like an adjective along with it might help. Who knows? That's just my take on it. But
Sure,
they'll
sure.
definitely know whenever they see this formation of letters, they'll be like, okay, we get it. We just maybe not know how to pronounce it just yet. So do you have something in the private chat? Do you have something to share?
Yeah. Let me
Okay.
see. I'm trying to share my window. It's sort of not letting me. Let me see. Okay. I'm gonna share the full thing. Okay.
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 Sure.
Here it goes. So yeah, I have a website. It's gelada with the double A.com. I have 2 books there that are available for sale, and yeah, they're sort of. I talk about them being like the strangest versions of the Dracula story that you will ever face. You wouldn't perhaps guess if you read them, that they're supposed to be, about Dracula, but it's
Okay.
sort of like a lifelong love of mine, that character and that story. So it's sort of a thing where in my mind, I'm always telling the Dracula story, even if the actual project is actually this sort of weird, sort of high concept science fiction works. And I am really very, very interested in sort of the kind of work that what was his name? Scott McCloud, I believe. You know,
Okay. Yeah.
the guy, yeah, the Understanding Comics guy.
Yeah. The instructor almost. Yeah. For
Yeah,
sure.
the instructor, because he really opened my eyes to just how fantastic the possibilities are with comics. So I wanted to do something that was very much a love letter to all the things that I like, of course, but that also had that sort of you could say formal complexity, like tackling the beauty of the actual medium
Okay.
by
So what's
yeah.
the? You said it's a like a Dracula Castlevania-ish type of story.
Yeah, yeah. It's the two books. I have here the two covers. This is the first book, which is a nearly 300 pages long affair. The second one is shorter, but I am actually it's the one I like the most. Not to say that I'm not proud of the first one. And the story is about the first book is about uh, an artificial wolf, like you could say, like a werewolf who is actually an artificial being. He's not a robot in the sense that he doesn't have like pistons inside his body, but he has artificial cells. And
Interesting.
yeah, and the idea is that he's a fugitive that was once revered as a hero across the stars. This is in the very, very distant future of our human civilization. So technology has basically made the world into a sort of a dream, because it's on one side it's near omnipotent, but on the other side you have a clash of wills, and a hierarchy. So it doesn't mean that you get to do just whatever you want. It's sort of science fiction that turns into fantasy in a way, like a world where technology becomes magic, you could say.
Okay. I dig that. I feel like your art style is I don't yeah, I'm trying to like place it a little bit. It's pretty original. I'd say it's a very kind of I'm going to say it's like 80s animation meets like something even not even it's maybe like a visual novel from I don't know like the 90s or something. I'm trying to place it. What was your inspirations?
Actually, as far as the narrative side of the first book, which is a bit stranger than the second one, I was really inspired by Edward Gorey.
Okay.
I don't know if you know him. It's a person that really influenced Tim Burton, and
Okay,
he had a very specific kind of narrative style. That's for the structure of the book. The visual side is just a mix of Japanese animation. I'm very much in love with that. There's a lot of American comic book artists that I admire very, very much as well, like Frank Miller and Will Eisner. But yeah, I'm sort of trying to achieve my vision of a certain book, not necessarily trying to emulate anything in particular. I can,
right.
yeah.
Well, it's definitely interesting. The art style itself is enough to make me think it's like a unique. Like if you want something unique, I'd say this is the place to go. You're getting a lot of stuff that you're not gonna find for the most part. This is like brutal. It's brutal but awesome at the same time. Which is I'm a big fan of Trad Moore, which is very his stuff is in some ways like this because a lot of the stuff he does is like ultra violence, and this looks like some super ultra violent.
Yeah, there's a lot of violence, and there definitely are NC-17 rating would be. They're
Right.
very much adult, yeah.
So it's definitely awesome. Sherry thinks it looks pretty awesome. Zaid is saying it's 18 plus, so mature audiences only here. So interesting stuff, though. You are out of time. I gave you a little bit extra just because I wanted to see more.
Thank you very much.
No worries. But this is looking great. I hope you have the best. What's your outlook for this? How are you putting this out?
Well, as I said, you can just go right now and buy the books. They're $19.99 and $29.99 for the one that's a really thick. Both are hardcover books. I really slaved over making the print quality really pristine, really beautiful. So I'm very proud of them as objects. And yeah, you can buy them right now. I am going to be putting out a Kickstarter campaign for another project that I can just show you a very small, perhaps sneak peek at it. It's
give it a short little sneak peek here.
Yeah. This is thank you. This
No
is
problem.
this is a picture of the one I'm going to be bringing to. I don't know yet if Kickstarter or Indiegogo, but it's another story. So I'll be trying to sell those through that as well in the near future.
Cool.
So yeah, thank you very much for.
What is that called? Did you say
the new one? The new one is this one. The one that I'm going to be bringing to Kickstarter soon is called In Hell.
Okay, In Hell. Yeah. You definitely get a lot of those influences. It's like a mix of anime and like Cuphead style, 50s animation or something. Pretty cool, dude. I dig it. The link is in the chat, guys. Go check it out. Again, we got back-to-back pretty unique projects. I'd say this is something that I definitely have bookmarked it. No joke. So everybody, take a look at it. See if it's your cup of tea. It might be your cup of wine or a box of wine. I just had a Freudian slip. Thanks for coming on, dude.
Thank you.
Bye now. All right. So sweet stuff. Cool. Yeah. Ralph Boxky. Maybe Matthew Fowler knows who this guy is. Do you know who Ralph is? What's up, man?
Ralph Boschke? Haven't heard of him, man. I know what Cuphead is, though. I've been playing that DLC update to that game.
Oh yeah, dude.
Couple weeks, man. Yeah, I'm a major Cuphead fan, so I got half of that reference.
Dude, Cuphead's the bomb. I bring it up to Jeremy once in a while because I know they're like it's a family effort. It's like a dream come true for that family developers who made that game. So I always like bringing that up to Jeremy because he's him and his brother doing his game. So
yeah, they're putting in work, man, on some games, man, coming up
for sure.
So I just wanted to pop in on the open mic and let everyone know I'm alive from last night. There's like a super take a shot every time there was a backer party for a little bit going.
Oh, dude, those will kill you.
Next channel, and yeah, we had a good time closing out Tiger Blue 2 over there.
Nice.
So I just wanted to be in and say what's up.
Did you have a bad hangover or what? How'd that go?
Dude, I woke up feeling like awful about 7 o'clock this morning, and I just went back to bed until about 4 in the afternoon. It was kind of,
dude, if you got that
old to not just sleep it off like that, man. Take a little bit longer.
If you have the time, it's great. If you have the time, it's great to be able to sleep it off. I know the last time that happened to me, I don't think I didn't drink whiskey for a few months after that, for sure. It was one of those. So
this morning
Chris
I was
Fisk,
definitely feeling like, is this the time where I decide never to drink again? Like having that debate.
Oh yeah, dude. It's one of those. It's one of yeah. Like every time you have that college party, and then the next day you're like, I'm never drinking again. It's one of those feelings. So yeah, apparently Bakshi made the Lord of the Rings '80s film, and also helped make Fire and Ice. Really, the Frazetta thing.
Okay. So then they did Wizards too, or whatever, probably.
Probably. Yeah. They had Wizards.
Rotoscope, I think, was that technique they used, or something, I believe.
Indeed, it was. Yeah, dude, rotoscoping. I almost became a compositor. I don't know if anybody knows what that is, but that's pretty much the last thing they do to incorporate CG into film, and it's more than just CG. Anything that needs to be color corrected and layered on top of film and that sort of thing. That's called a compositing job. Part of that job is rotoscoping. And it's almost like the entry level part. Like if you want to become a compositor, you have to do rotoscope. It's a little tedious because rotoscoping is essentially tracing a little bit frame by frame and having the computer interpolate between different frames to get the cut out of the characters. And, that's how you get these really hyper awesome proportioned characters. But very cool. Glad you're alive, dude. For sure. How Tiger Blue? What was that last numbers on? Before it went, what was the last numbers?
I think we ended up topping off at 250 backers, and we're just over $15,000, I think. So
heck yeah, dude, that's great.
The first one closed out at 16. So we're right around the same spot as the first book. And that one closed after 30 days. This one we're leaving in demand a little bit until we go to.
Okay, that's good news. I had Jose on last week just promoting random stuff from him, and we saw it might have been below 10 last time, right? Did it make that much last night? That's awesome.
No, I think we were. Yeah, we did quite a bit last night. I think we were at like 13, almost 14. Going into it, so we got a nice spike for the last day. DWAG's channel had a lot of viewers. I mean, I think there was like 40 or 50 people in there for a party. It was kind of spontaneous a little bit.
For sure, those things are magic when you're able to like see it happen live. You're like, damn, this is awesome. People coming together. I wish I was there. I wasn't there. I can't pretend I was there. However, I wish I was. Now that I know it was such a fun time. I'm dealing
with the giveaway list today. Like we did the enter your backer number.
Nice
drawings, right? So there was 4 prizes and shit of people won, and that's my drunken notes as to who did what I got to send out. But I'm getting those all boxed up today. That's why I was down here in the basement, figured to say hi to you guys, get these things packed up, and I'll ship them out to the winners tomorrow.
Dude, yeah, giveaways are the best way. In fact, Art Bros, we're going to be doing a giveaway because I feel like we've been here long enough. A lot of people supported for long enough, and I think a good giveaway would help. Just just have fun. So I'm down. Plus, just seeing those notes.
Excitement in the chat, they do get active, So I like that shit.
For sure, dude. Anything to like have some interaction back and forth, dude. I'm a little tip about me. I'm pretty reserved. Well, I've previously been very reserved. I've been more coming out of my shell because of different things. However, doing a thing where like the chat is so stoked gets me more and more out of my usual. So Zayd says Matt needs to get that Shelby Tiger Blue cover tattooed on his back.
Maybe.
I know. I can see it. That looks like
a stretch goal, though.
It looks like it belongs on some dude that just freaking works all the time. It looks like he's got super lats. That's what it needs. Chris Fisk says, there's an angry chick in the car over here. Someone cracked the window.
Candy. Yeah. So the big thing I'm working on now is this project me and Rich Ayala are doing together called Blue Balls, which is Roach Balls and Tiger Blue crossover.
Nice.
Christmas special. Dude. This one's a little bit smaller book. It's 24 pages. And there's no campaign for it. You just slide into my DMs or Rich's DMs and just pay directly, and we'll put you on the list.
Did he promote that last time he was on the channel? Have you guys been talking about that for a while? I feel like he might have hinted at it or something.
Yeah, maybe we've been dropping clues about it. We've been working on it since I'd say March. Right after Tiger Blue and the first Roach Balls launched, and they were both, kind of neck and neck of levels, and we both had the crack rocks. We were doing
Yeah.
the campaign and stuff, so it felt like the perfect kind of crossover opportunity. And I told Rich, I said, well, what about annuals? I was like, let's do like a Christmas special. If we start now in March, we can, have it ready to go by November to ship, and people can have it by Christmas or whatever. And he's like, yeah, I like the idea. Let's get working on it. And then as like all these campaigns were happening and stuff going on, I met with Joe Sonntag in Chicago for that fan expo stuff. And I'm saying campaigns, I meant conventions. I met with Joe up there at Fan Expo with Phoenix and the Zaid brothers and stuff. And I was talking to him about his ash can that he did. He had the original cover there, the pencils for it, and a few extra copies to sell. And I was just talking about the DM campaign he did, where people just contact him directly to buy it, and how it built a bond with the fans a little bit more than just doing a campaign. And
right.
Dude,
he influenced me, dude.
But you get a more direct contact with the people you are selling to. And I figured, oh, well, let's do our book that's too raunchy or too violent for Indiegogo and do it like an underground comic that we have to sell direct your DMs and stuff. So
yeah, word of mouth, like zining it. Yeah. That's awesome, dude.
You're not under so much of the pressure to be campaigning. It's more of a like passive, like secret knock, secret handshake shit than like buy my book, I know. Like campaigning publicly and stuff. So I like the vibe of it so far.
Pitch my book and all these channels. Yeah, it's like just something that the right people know. If you want to know about it, you talk to the right guy, and he lets you know where you can get it.
And I'm thinking about doing a physical coupon with for all my backers when I ship my other books, right? That they can just send in a check or money order or whatever and get free shipping, and not have to get the book without having to pay for shipping or something. Some little bonus, maybe include a trading card with it and thank them, and then the coupon, because that's like another 300 plus people just on my campaigns alone to send that out to, do the secret handshake comic book thing with. And then maybe Roach will send some coupons out to his people and cross-pollinate and see if that works, or it's just...
Dude, I think that's an awesome idea, because you're like both like promoting kind of like your book before, because they're like, oh, maybe I'll get the coupon, plus you're helping out the people that are like heavy fans, if you will, get the Fowler itch and need to scratch it. Dude, I'm not 15 though. It's funny. Like I either look like I'm 12 or I'm 65, because I've got the gray. I got like so much gray. So like if I shave it, I instantly turn 15 again, getting carded and everything. Yeah, I look like I'm Mini Max instead of Mighty Max. You're right. Dude, Mighty Max is one of my favorite old school IPs, gotta say.
Yeah.
Jeremy probably knows. Look at this. We got Galanda, as we just had him on, says Roach Balls looks super fun. Yeah, for sure. Go talk to Rich.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite artists in the space, for sure. He's doing some really cool things, man, with lots of dynamic compositions and texture to those pieces, man. You can feel the like grime on the shit. I love it.
Yeah. You feel like you need to itch after you read that book. You caught something. For sure. I don't know if I mention Beyond Time showed up. I feel like I clicked it, didn't say it, but Beyond Time, John, dude, if I missed it, dude, I'm sorry, bro. You are also in the pictures that I see of everybody meeting and having fun and interacting. I haven't been out of my house in 12 years, bro. No, I've been locked up for a while, trying to get as much as I can done on my book, but I need to get out to conventions, so I'm going to be planning ahead for 2023. That's how far you have to plan out when you're me. Mm-hmm. Right? So I can't just do it next month. I'm too rigid as a person. But I will be planning them out. That way I can meet you guys. It would be really great. Though I have met a few CGers, and you guys are all awesome.
So I decided to go to Fan Expo like the week of or whatever, and then I showed up there and I was like, yo, I don't want to pay to get in. Like, can you get me in, Phoenix? And he threw me the badge from the Denver show he was at like a week before. So I just
And it
went
worked?
in with old credentials. Yeah, and I made that joke from Return of the Jedi. You know, like it's an
Oh,
old
yeah.
code, but it appears to check out. You know, or
Yeah,
whatever.
right, yeah.
It's great though.
Dude, Phoenix, good guy. He's like, you know, he's bringing so many people in. He's selling so much stuff there. They better let you in for free.
Yeah.
So very cool. We are nearing the end. I'm glad you're here. I'm just gonna promo a little something on my end before we roll out of here because we only stay on for an hour. Because actually, there's a few reasons, but one of the reasons is like I'm usually like hungry as hell. Though today I didn't fast all day. A lot of times I try to not eat all day and just like go old school and just let my juices feed my stomach. That doesn't sound right, but also it is true. So let me go over here, go to my page. I want to show a couple of cool things. I put out a Star Circuit 2 update. It's got the new logo. It's got the new some new concept art, some new pages, the layouts. And what we'll do here is share some of the... I had to make a full city concept, and I might really flesh it out, but you got to check this out. So for Star Circuit, which I thought I had it ready to go, but I guess it's in this new tab here. There we go. So Star Circuit, it's here on my website now that it's off of Indiegogo. It's here. You can read it or see some of the page. You can't really read it, but the trailer's here, and I have all the advertisements for what's coming, like the black cover. Anyway, Star Circuit 2 is in the works, been at it for a while. It's a giant 90-page book, and I'm doing a lot of it myself, so it's taken a while. That being said, I'm doing concepts for this. The city these people are going to new places and kind of exploring new levels of the city. So on the right here, I have this kind of vertical map, and you can kind of see these dots on the right where it's showing kind of exactly like mapping out where they're going at different times. And it kind of just helps me through the story. Like, oh, how much of time are they spending in the middle section versus the premium? Anyway, so if you layer this stuff down, I start layering the Undercity and kind of the entertainment districts, and then the slums, and then layering on the top of the city. So like, this is kind of what I had to do for myself to figure out what is really happening. As you can see it down here, I labeled it. Chapter 1 was all in the bottom section. And then so Chapter 2 is all this middle section and moving up to the top. So it's pretty cool that you get to see what's all around in Star Circuit these days. The book is moving into a new theme. It's kind of like this theme of... I like the idea that the horizon, the first thing I talk about in the first book is the horizon, how no matter how far you kind of run toward the horizon, it's an illusion. It's like only something that you see because your own perspective. And so in a way, if you keep running, your potential and the possibilities that you have will always lead you back to you. If you keep running around the globe 360, you're going to come back to you. And so that's kind of the theme. The theme is that almost what you're looking for, you have all along, essentially. However, it's more in a racing kind of scenario. So the second book is a lot of cool action, 90 pages. And let me bring up the website one more time. If you go down here, this is where you get the first book, and you get the poster and the patch. But guys, this cyberpunk book is going places. So if you want to jump in now, please do. It's on sale for $18. Check it out. And yeah, I really appreciate the support. I'm wearing my Veravia hat. That's what I've been wearing on as a 15-year-old here tonight. And you guys can get the hat soon, too. I'll be putting that up on the chat as well.
Well, it's like the Steve Buscemi, with the skateboard. Like, hey, whatever, fellow high schoolers or whatever.
Yeah. Dude, I haven't seen that forever. It's crazy. Who's this? Biff Bam Boom Comics is here in the chat. What's up, dude? Thanks for saying that's dope. I hope you're talking...
He's talking about the multi-levels of the city.
I was hoping that's what he was talking about. Dude, when I showed Zayd, he was like, oh, that's pretty sweet, bro. Because I didn't realize that's what I wanted to do. I just started making shapes and then realized that this is really kind of the Undercity. I really needed to know in my mind, even though you're not going to see this. This might be in a later concept art book, but I wanted to know for myself like how this is all fitting together. Next to this, we have Beck and Recourse. This is what Zaid has been working on. Jeremy's been doing this for forever. However, it's worth it because if you go look at these pages that he's doing, I've said it before and I can say it again. The dude is making some of the best art that's going to be out there. So no joke. Have fun and go sign up, dude. Detailed as all hell. I think
yeah, that cover's ridiculous.
it's one of my favorite covers that is in that will be released. It's not in print yet, so I can't say it, but I think it is one of my favorite covers ever. So don't get a big head, Jeremy, but it is. All your other art, I don't know. I don't know about the other art. The cover is great, though. No, I really like all the art. It's got like a fantasy feel through and through. You can tell this dude loves a mono. And really digging fantasy. However, I know what's going on behind the scenes a little bit more than most. I know it's fully fleshed out more than you would ever know. I think
I know the Bible is like this thick. I mean, you know, I talked to Jeremy a bunch when he was making the video game for Tiger Blue, and
yeah,
he was going off about all the deep lore and stats and the way weapons and armors and shit engage in this world, because it's a video game. They made a whole like
for sure
strategy RPG kind of game that this goes along with a little bit.
The funny story is that's how me and Jeremy reconnected. We went to high school together, and then I didn't see him until he was making some level, not level, but like a later version of the story here, and I was like, oh, let's go meet up with the crew that maybe are going to be the developers for it. And we all hung out, whatever. And that's the first time I saw him in like 10 years. So from there, now we're here. Many years later, a lot of things happened. We went to a startup. We lived in this like startup house with some other friends, and we did a lot of other things. We became much closer. Obviously, art bros, real bros as well. But yeah, great stuff. Go check out, go sign up. Cannot deny it's looking great, and we were looking forward to it. I don't think I put anything else up here. This is the art from Black Rhapsody. I guess you get a second promotion, Black Rhapsody. So there you go. Go hook up and try to get that colored version of her book. So very cool. That's it for today. We have another Art Bros coming next week. I think we have a specific creator, but it's not locked in yet. So anybody out there who is looking for a promotion, come over, chat with us, send me a DM on Twitter. I'm Catapano Art on Twitter. Where can they find? I'm used to saying this to Jeremy. Where can they find you, Matt?
Let's see here. You can find us at Retro Graphic.
Let me bring that up.
There we go. We're available at retrographicbooks.com. You can buy all our books from Tiger Blue to Psycho 66, Dixie Rose, whatever. There's lots of books there. There's all the Castlevania and Contra and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles paintings from Tom Dubois available in metal prints and stuff we do.
And I didn't bring it up, but I wanted to see the number for myself. $740, 253 backers. Looking great.
And we are still in demand. If you guys missed your chance, we'll probably stay open about 2 months until I get everything in from the printers, and I think maybe leave it open a few weeks after fulfillment begins, just in case people want to, kind of jump on or whatever once they start seeing people post their fulfilled books and stuff.
Yeah, I'm stoked. I admittedly I still haven't read Tiger Blue 1, but I'm now that I'm so close to getting 2, I'm almost want to like wait and just like read them back to back and just go full binge on it. Just every book ever came in at the same time. Plus, I don't usually post Marvel stuff, but this is Mazzucchelli's Daredevil. So
hey, hold it. Hey, check it.
Yeah, what do you got? Oh, we're brothers, bro. We are our bros.
Brothers, dude.
Now I'm gonna screenshot that, and that'll be the thumbnail for later on.
My wife got me that for Christmas this last year.
Really?
Yeah, I watch that cartoonist kayfabe channel and always go nuts over the fucking artisan editions and shit of things. And
They're my
Born
favorite,
Again,
man.
The 3 issues or the 2 issues of Born Again where it's like Captain America, Daredevil, and Nuke, the villain, like in a storyline, is some of my favorite comics ever. You know,
Memorable.
yeah. So good
Dude.
call, man.
Dude, it's
good purchase.
dude. Mazzucchelli is like, dude. I didn't get it until there's not many videos of him. There's one video of him. Go check it out on YouTube of Mazzucchelli talking in like classroom setting about storytelling, and it's brilliant. Like it's stuff that you probably just do naturally because you're such a good storyteller as comics go.
I could take any advice, man.
But yeah, go check it. Just look up his name, and he's got one like half an hour lecture ish type thing where he's telling people like the cool, interesting things you should be doing with comics. That like why try to make it a cinematic kind of replication of film when you can do all these cool techniques to make it comic only. You know, like there's certain things. I just saw it in City of Rot. City of Rot had a panel where he was sniffing smoke up through his nostrils, and the FX words were sniff and going up the nostrils as smoke. And I was like, dude, that's like next level meta like stuff that I like to see within books. Very cool. Anyway, guys, Zaid's got the link for Retro Graphics books, and yeah, for sure, dude. Go get Tiger Blue too. It's 4 issues separate, right? They're not combined.
4 separate floppies, standard size. What do I think? $5 each is what it breaks down to. So
yeah.
We're almost doing, industry pricing here on these. And if you like the first one, you'll definitely like the second one. So come check it out. We've got
for sure.
Mike Barron from Punisher writes one of the issues. Von Klaus from Monster MD. And
Double
writes an issue. We got Sweetcast from Fatal and Downcast on issue 3, and then our final issue is by Narwhal himself.
Oh, yeah.
Great writer, very cinematic. All of the issues are illustrated by Jose Garcia, and there's a 5th issue in the storyline that's done by me and Jose, but I think that will be on the next campaign. So tune in, check it out. Though, if you guys like kung fu or gangster movies or World War II Golden Age heroes type action, because that's what the second book is all about.
I think I'll be doing I want to do cheap and maybe not your boy Zach cheap videos, but maybe a little bit in between where I can do more reviews. I did a Sovereign Wolf review that was too time consuming, but I need to do like a quick review. That way I can talk about books. Octopus Calibilly was awesome. I need to talk about that.
Interesting art. Like I saw that. It looked really, really solid.
And the story was like kind of like it felt the same kind of like deliberate and slow kind of vibe of like spaghetti westerns. It had that vibe, and I was like, man, how did he pull this off in visual storytelling like this? Just felt like it. Maybe it was the art style too, but that's it, guys. Matt, good to see that you're doing well, and good to see that you're not completely debilitated from last night.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, dude. This has been Art Bros, everybody. We'll see you next week. Got always creators coming on. Jeremy hopefully has not cut off his finger completely, and we'll be making Backend for real. And yeah, that's it. Have a good night. I'm going to play the trailer for Star Circuit because it's damn cool. It's a cyberpunk racing adventure. You should go check it out. VeraviaStudios.com. Peace out, everybody.
Later.
Welcome to the future. A place where you can find anything you desire. If the burner gangs don't find you first. Where the fastest racers are artificial. And if you're human, don't stand a chance. Star Circuit.